Assalamualaikum students, welcome to your mathematics class. In this lecture, you will cover exercise 2.3, it's question number 3, all the parts. Question number 3 states, find the value of k, and the part 1 is, sum of the squares of the roots of the equation 4kx squared plus 3kx minus 8 is equals to 0 is 2. As I told you before, first of all, whenever the equation is given to you, you have to find the sum and the product of that equation. So finding the sum and the product, taking the values of a, which is 4k, b, which is 3k, and c, which is minus 8, we will suppose that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. Then finding the sum, it would be alpha plus beta, and the formula is minus b over a. B is 3k, so minus into 3k, and a is 4k, so in the denominator we will write 4k. Opening the bracket, we will get minus 3k over 4k. K will get cancelled with each other, so the answer of sum of the roots will be minus 3 by 4. Now finding the product of the root, which is alpha multiplied by beta, and the formula is c over a. Then putting the values, c is minus 8 and a is 4k, cancelling both with the table of 4, 4 1 times and 4 2 times, so the answer will be minus 2 by k. Now we have find the values of sum and product. We will ignore the equation now. Now read the rest of the statement and make the condition accordingly. What is given to us? Sum of the squares of the roots. What are the roots? Roots are alpha and beta. What we have to do? We have to square the roots and then sum them. Sum means add them. We have to square the roots first and then put the sign of addition between them. Is 2, it means we will put the is equal sign and 2. So what we are going to write? Alpha square plus beta square is equals to 2. Read the equation again. Sum of the squares of the roots of the equation. So the roots of the equation are alpha and beta. Now go backward. The roots are alpha and beta. Then the square, we have squared them, alpha square and beta square. Then we have to sum them, so we have put the sign of plus in it. Then we have to ignore the equation, so ignoring it. Is always means is equals to, we have put the sign of is equal and 2 after the is equal sign. That is the equation that we made in the last step. Alpha square plus beta square is equals to 2. As you know, we don't have the value of alpha square plus beta square. We have two values, which is alpha plus beta and alpha beta. We don't have the value of alpha square plus beta square. So come to the rough problem. We know the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab equals to a plus b whole square. Replacing all the a's with alpha and all the b's with beta, we will get alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta equals to alpha plus beta whole square. We have to get the value of alpha square plus beta square in order to replace it. So we will take plus 2 alpha beta to the other side of the equation. So now alpha square plus beta square, we have got the value, which is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Why we have done that? We have done that in order to find the values which is in the form of sum or product, because we have the value of sum and the product of the root, but we don't have the value of the separate squares. So we have replaced separate squares with alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So putting the values, we will get the equation as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta equals to 2. We have replaced alpha square plus beta square with this equation. Now we will put the values of alpha plus beta, which is minus 3 by 4, and we will put the square minus 2 into the value of alpha beta is minus 2 by k is equals to 0. Opening the square, we have to take the square of minus and 3 and 4. We have to take the square of all the three terms. So the square of minus is always plus. 3 3 times 9 and 4 4 times 16. So it would be 9 over 16 minus minus plus 2 into 2 is 4 and k will remain in the denominator, then is equals to 2. As we are having fractions and we are having the sign of plus between the fraction, it always indicates that we are going to take the LCM. The simple method of taking the LCM of the whole equation is to multiply all the fractions with the denominators. Our denominators are 16 and k. So I will multiply 16 and k with 9 by 16, 4 by k and with 2. So in the next step, 16 and k is written in the bracket and is going to multiply with 9 over 16, then plus again we will write 16 and k and we will multiply it with the next fraction, which is 4 by k. After the is equal sign, we have to multiply it again with 2. After multiplication and cancellation, 16 will get cancelled with 16, so it will become 9k. Then k will get cancelled with k, so 16 4 times 64, 16 2 times 32, and k will remain with it. I'll take this 9k to the other side of the equation. It will become 64 is equals to 32 minus 9k. Subtracting 32 with 9k, we will get 23k. So taking this 23 to the other side of the equation, it will become 64 over 23k, or we can write it as k is equals to 64 over 23. We had to find the value of k. So here is the value of k, which is 64 over 23. Come to the next part. The next part also states find the value of k, and the part is sum of the squares of the roots of the equation x square minus 2kx plus 2k plus 1 is equals to 0 is 6. Again, first of all, we are going to take the equation and we will find the sum and product of the root, taking the values of a, b and c first. A, coefficient with x square, which is 1, b, coefficient with x, which is minus 2k, and c is the constant term, which is 2k plus 1. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation. Then sum of the root will be alpha plus beta. Formula is minus b over a. Putting the value of minus b, which is minus into minus 2k over 1, we will get the answer of sum of the root as 2k. Finding the value of product of the root, formula is alpha beta and alpha beta are the product of the root, and the formula is c over a. Putting the value of c, which is 2k plus 1, and the a is 1, we will get the answer 2k plus 1. Now ignoring the equation, as we have done finding the sum and the product, look at the rest of the equation and state it and change it in the mathematical form. Sum of the squares of the roots of the equation. So we have to go backward. First of all, the roots of the equation, which are alpha beta, then square, they will become alpha square and beta square. Then we have to put the sign of sum between them, so it will become alpha square plus beta square. Ignoring the equation, the next word is, which is always indicating is equal to 6. So the equation will become alpha square plus beta square is equals to 6. Sum of the squares of the roots of the equation. So the roots of the equations are alpha beta. Then we have to square them. I put square, and then we have to sum them. So we have put the sign of plus between the alpha square and beta square. So this is the equation. Now we are going to change the equation in alpha plus beta and alpha beta form, and then we'll put the values to get the of k. Again, we'll take the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab equals to a plus b whole square. Replacing all the a's with alpha and all the b's with beta, we will get alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta equals to alpha plus beta whole square. We have to find the value of alpha square plus beta square. So this plus 2 alpha beta will be taken to the other side of the equation. So equation becomes alpha square plus beta square equals to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. We will put the values. We will replace alpha square plus beta square with alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta, and is equals to 6 will remain the same. The answer of alpha plus beta was 2k, so 2k whole square minus 2 into the answer of alpha beta was 2k plus 1 is equals to 6. Taking the square and opening the bracket, the square of 2 is 4 and k is k square. Then we have to multiply minus 2 with the equation with the terms inside the bracket. So we have to change this plus sign to minus because minus plus is minus. 2 into 2k is 4k and 2 into 1 is 2. Taking 6 to the other side of the equation, it will become minus 6. The equation will become 4k square minus 4k minus 8 is equals to 0. As you can see, 4, 4 and 8, we can take 4 as the common digit. So the rest of the equation will become k square minus 4 minus k minus 2 equals to 0. Taking 4 to the other side of the equation, it will be omitted. So the equation, we will apply any of the method. The formula can't be applied because it is not in the square form. The 2 is not the perfect square of any number. So we have to break the midterm. So I broke the midterm using 2 minus 1, which is 1, and 2 into 1, which is 2. It will become k square minus 2k plus 1k minus 2. Why plus 1k? Because 2 minus into minus is plus. Taking common from the two digits, we will get k into k minus 2 plus 1 into k minus 2 equals to 0. As the brackets are same, it means the midterm break was correct. So writing the bracket once, k minus 2, and the digits outside the bracket, k plus 1 equals to 0. We will split the two brackets, k minus 2 equals to 0 and k plus 1 equals to 0. So now we are having the two values of k, which is k equals to 2 and k is equals to 1. As we had to find the values of k, so the two values of k are k is equals to 2 and k is equals to minus 1. That is the end of the question.